welcome to Humber Koi. I've come home from work and I've had an absolute disaster. Pond's not working, there's a block in the pipe, and no matter what I do I can't free the block. I put a pump on both ends. Let me spin you around and show you. So the pump here, I cannot get it to prime. I thought that it was the pump, and I've tried a couple of other pumps. Took the pump out, stuck it in the pond, and it was like a fountain 12 foot high. So I put a secondary pump on the line to see if I could push something through without this pump on it, and it was hardly coming out at all. So I need to replace that line because I don't think I can get anything down it with the amount of bends it's got in it. I was hoping to do that spring when I was actually redesigning it, but it looks like I'm going to have to do it sooner than later. So it's whether I get a flexi from here to here as a temporary measure now or what. So I'm just doing a quick ammonia test to see how long it's been off for and to make sure it's all right. I think a positive thing is that I've been off the feed for a couple of weeks, so it's not as absolute crucial. I'm absolutely soaked to the bone because it's been slinging it down obviously while I've been trying to unscrew pumps and put stuff back together. But super cold temperatures and all the fish are swimming around the top. Well, I was before I startled them with throwing pumps in and out the water. The shower's been off a while. I've just put that back on just to give me a bit of filtration to get me going. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Humber Koi. So last night I spent hours out here. I ripped the full inlet line out up until the union in the pond. Let me spin you around and show you. So that's out, and the pipe behind there's out. It used to come through, go behind all these plants that I've had to rive out last night. I mean, the fish don't look bothered. 7 o'clock in the morning, they're all swimming around like it's not absolutely freezing. So the first thing to do is get this part here measured off. And let's try and get that in. Do need to put the non-return valve back in. It's exactly what you want to be doing this in winter. Bit of pipe cutting. Well, as you can see, guys, the shower's running and there is now flow coming behind it down here. It's all working. The pond's murky as I had to rive all the plants and everything out to replace the pipe, pull the bottom drain out to find that there was a frog that had managed to get in a retro bottom drain that was stuck in the middle of this long pipe here. Ended up replacing pipe from here to here, still didn't work, and then when I replaced this part I started getting water coming through it, and it was in the part here that there was a frog stuck in the middle. Fish are all wondering what's going on. They're all up looking for food. I just slipped as well and fell in that hole. It went it went right past my ankle, fully soaked. That was where we just dug an acer tree out not so long back to move it, so great. So I've got a new pipe in now. Goes in here. Through the fence, I had to knock an hole in. Straight down the back of here. And into the filter shed there. Into the pump. It will do for now. It's not how I wanted it, but it's working. I'm just doing a filter clean now. I picked up a load of rubbish in there. So it's all up and running.
Giving the filters a good clean now, boiling the Tempest, getting that nice and clean. There's a bit of blanket weed stuck in there as well, so all fun and games. Fish are all swimming around, still looking happy. Water's at about 8 degrees, I believe. 8.7 degrees. Not too bad. It doesn't feel like that when you've got your arms in it, putting pipe work in, like.
Everyone's looking happy, but my God, this storm that we've had this weekend, the bottom of the pond is full of leaves and stuff. I'm going to have to just give that a quick over now, just to get some of that stuff out there. Tell you what, the colour's looking well on them there. Dog sanctuary is fantastic. Nexus is running now, pond's running, nets are back on, all the leaves are gone off the pond. One thing that did make my life a little bit easier is these. I bought them off Amazon for about £6, I think. There might have been a bit more. I'll put a link in the description to these. If I hadn't have had this and I've had to saw it all by hand just by doing it the way I did do it, that saved me hours having them. So they're a top tip for any of you that's doing any solvent weld piping. So that's enough for me today. What I'm going to do now is go inside, get a coffee and read the Koi Perspective magazine, as it's a lazy Sunday, the weather is horrible, and see what Joe's been up to in Japan. If none of you guys have subscribed to that magazine, it's free. Just sign up for the email link and you'll get the magazine delivered to your inbox. How cool is that? Right, I'll see you on the next one. We've got a product to review on the next one, so me and Leo will be putting a video out hopefully next Monday and show you the ins and outs of that.